What's up, guys? It's Mike for Sim Racing 604, and today we're going to be talking about DLC for Assetto Corsa. Now, as you've probably ascertained from the title, this will be a three-part series, and the first part today that I'm going to be talking about is the official Kunos DLC packs. So these are paid content offered through Steam typically. This video applies to console and PC. The next two will only apply to PC, so you can get this through the PlayStation Store or Xbox or however you get your content for this video only. So again, this is going to be about paid content for Assetto Corsa through Kunos. So this is official DLC packs. I've seen a lot of questions. I guess a lot of people got Assetto Corsa for Christmas or something like that and want to know which DLC, maybe they got a little Steam cash, something like that, Steam gift cards that is, and want to know how to spend it. What DLC packs are good for Assetto Corsa? So without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so the first DLC pack for Assetto Corsa that I want to talk about is Dream Pack 1, and is considered by most to be kind of the quintessential DLC pack for Assetto Corsa. This is one you'll hear referred to as, must-have content for Assetto Corsa. So we call it Dream Pack 1, and the big thing about this is the Nordschleife track. Previously, Nordschleife had not been included in Assetto Corsa. They got the laser scan version, but even with that, it took 2 years to actually put this track together, and it is fantastic to drive. We get 4 layouts. I think there's 4 layouts, including the Tourist, and that is included as part of Dream Pack 1, along with 10 cars. So you get 3 Alfa Romeos, there's a BMW M235i Racing, which is fantastic, which is what you're seeing on your screen right now, and that is included in the pack. Great to race at Nordschleife. We also have the Corvette C7R, 2 McLarens, the P1. So yes, we're getting into hypercars now. Those of you who are interested in driving hypercars, this is your chance through Dream Pack 1. The McLaren F1 GTR, 2 Mercedes, including the Mercedes C9, which is a fantastic old school racer. You'll love driving it. And also the Nissan GTR GT3. So that's another great Nordschleife car. So that is Dream Pack 1, and again, this is sort of considered a must-have, so I would suggest you start there if you have some money for DLC. Alright, so next up we have Porsche Pack Volume 3. Now, it was a big deal when Porsche came to Assetto Corsa. The reason being, Porsche signed an exclusivity deal way back, which is why you saw a lot of RUF cars in some major sims and racing games. If you're wondering about that, it was Porsche's fault. They signed an exclusivity deal way back when and couldn't make it to a lot of the bigger racing games of today. But that has since expired, and Porsche has come to a lot of major racing games, including Assetto Corsa. So Porsche Pack 1 dropped 2017, I guess it was? End of 2016. And everybody loved it, but I think Porsche Pack 3 was in fact the best of the group. We had 2 GT3 cars, the 911 GT3 Cup and the 911 GT3R, which, if you're into GT3 racing, is probably the fastest GT3 car in Assetto Corsa. Extremely well balanced, good handling car. And yeah, so if you're into GT3, you should probably get that car. We also got 2 old school Porsches, 2 road cars, like the 911 Turbo S, phenomenal road car. The 919 Hybrid, which is LMP1 car. And the RSR 2017. The 911 RSR 2017 is what you're seeing on your screen now, and it is phenomenal. Not enough good words to say about it. So that is Porsche Pack 3, and comes in at number 2 on my list of the best official DLC for Assetto Corsa. Alright, so third on my list is the Red Pack. The Red Pack DLC is somewhat old now. It came out mid-2016, and it added another laser scan track, which was the Red Bull Ring. So Spielberg to some, it is an official F1 track. That's where the Austrian Grand Prix is held. And this pack also came with a number of cars, most notably two F1 cars, a 2013 and a 2015 spec Ferrari car, the F138, and the SF15T. Now, for those who are new to Assetto Corsa and just getting, and you're here because you want to know what DLC you should get, be warned, the SF15T, if you're thinking you're going to jump into a 2015 spec F1 car and have a good time, you're probably not. It's a lot to handle, even for veteran sim racers. You could eventually master it, but just fair warning, this is not a jump in and master kind of car. It will take some time. In addition to having a ton of power to the rear wheels, it also has a number of electronic systems to manage, and that is another cool thing about the Red Pack. When it dropped, it actually changed the Assetto Corsa. For the first time, there was functional DRS and KERS, DRS being the rear wing going down to reduce drag on straightaways. You will see DRS zones on different tracks in Assetto Corsa. If you map a button for DRS, press it, and the rear wing, or part of the rear wing, will drop to reduce drag and give you some extra speed on the straightaways. And the KERS system is an electronic motor that helps the gasoline motor and gives you a bit of extra power, and it is limited per lap how much power you can use. I did a KERS DRS video, go look that up if you want to know more. But anyway, this Red Pack actually changed the Assetto Corsa and is the third on my list of kind of essential DLC for Assetto Corsa. And finally, rounding up my list, last on the list, but still a fantastic DLC pack, is the Ferrari 70th Anniversary DLC pack. So that came to us mid this year and was actually partially fan voted. We got to vote on which car would round out the pack. They announced that I believe it was 7 cars in total would be included, 6 of which had been chosen by Kunos, and the 7th would be fan chosen. And with 15% of the vote, but enough to win, was the SF70H. So that is the 2017 spec Scuderia Ferrari, driven by Sebastian Vettel and Kimi Räikkönen, and much like the SF15T, there's a number of onboard systems you have to manage, but it's still really, really cool to have a current year Ferrari F1 car included. In addition, there's a number of other great cars in this. The 288 GTO is phenomenal. The 31267 is a 1967 12-cylinder, 3-liter F1 car, so really old school F1. A lot of fun to include, and one of my personal favorites, the 330 P4. This is a race car, but kind of street looking and just beautiful lines. If you have a stick shift and clutch, it is so much fun to drive this thing, so highly recommended on that front. And that is actually going to do it, guys. That will round out our list. Again, it goes somewhat in that order. I would suggest, if you're new to Assetto Corsa and looking to build it out with some DLC, I would start with the Dream Pack and add, this is personally my opinion, of course, add kind of in that order. There's a lot of great content, don't get me wrong, and there's no wrong answer. There's no DLC pack that I would say do not buy. But personally, if I was building my collection one at a time, or if I only had 4 to choose, then I would go in that order. The Dream Pack 1, followed by the Porsche Pack 3, the Red Pack, and the Ferrari 70th Anniversary Pack. Alright guys, if you are a veteran to Assetto Corsa and you have a different pack you'd like to suggest, please leave it in the comments. If you're new to Assetto Corsa and you buy these packs, let me know what you think of them. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you next time.